Now, one of my favorite methods for finding solutions to quadratic equations is completing the square. And to complete the square, we really have to know the a, b, and c values again. So I'm going to put a, b, and c. That's a recurring theme. So the a value in this equation is going to be 1. The b value is that -10. And the c value, once we would rewrite this on the other side, it would actually be -4. What we want to focus here when you're completing the square is you're going to take the b value, divide it by 2, and square it. So our b value here is -10. So -10 divided by 2, and we're going to square that. Well, that would obviously be 5 to the power of 2, which would be 25. So the constant for this equation would be 25. So then I would write it as minus 10x plus, and then the constant space here would be 25. Good. And this one here, our a again is 1, our b is 8, and our c, if we wrote that in standard form, we would take it to the other side of the equation, and that would be -25. Remember, again, we want the b value. Oops. Oh, I did that. B value. We're going to divide it by 2. And we are going to square that. So our b value here is 8. So 8 divided by 2 squared. 8 divided by 2 is going to be 4. So now 4 squared, oops, and that would be 16. So the correct value here, if we were to write this out to solve the problem, that mystery value here, that constant, would be 16. Now, sometimes you don't get an even number for the b value, but that's not really a problem. In this case, we have our a value, which again is 1, our b value, which is now 13, and our c value would be -19. Now remember, we're doing b divided by 2. That's a very ugly b. So we're going to do b divided by 2, and we're going to square that. So this time our b is 13. There we go. And we've got 13 divided by 2. We're going to square that. Well, 13 squared is 169. And 2 squared is 4. So we have 164.9. We could also represent this as a value with a decimal. And let me see what that is. That would be 42 and 1/4, or 42.25. Any of those are acceptable.